In October 2021, the container ship Sim Kingston was waiting for anchorage off of Vancouver Island before it was due to unload cargo in the port of Vancouver. But before that could happen, the vessel rolled and lost 109 containers in rough seas. Then, about a day and a half later, when it was anchored off Victoria, fire broke out in a container storing dangerous chemicals.
This type of accident is not just a maritime mishap. The effects are far-reaching and long-lasting. The consequences of such accidents threaten marine ecosystems and endanger vessels and their crews.
In a report on the incident, the Transportation Safety Board raised two main concerns: Canada's lack of preparedness to respond to such marine emergencies, and the lack of regulation around a phenomenon called parametric rolling, or sudden, dangerous, side-to-side rolling conditions that create instability. The board found the Sim Kingston crew wasn't equipped to counteract the risk, even though it's widely known that this type of ship is susceptible to it.
36 hours after the containers were lost and after the vessel had proceeded to Constance Bank anchorage, a fire broke out on board in a collapsed container that held dangerous goods. The fire then spread to the nearby container and lasted for 5 days.
The TSB called the response to that incident unfortunate. The vessel had an emergency response plan in place because it regularly passes through U.S. waters, not because of any Canadian regulation. And there happened to be two firefighting ships docked nearby in Victoria.
It is important not to mistake this luck for emergency preparedness. The next time, we might not be as lucky.
The TSB recognized that the government is writing new regulations, but they aren't expected to be in place for years, leaving the BC coast at further risk of similar incidents in the near future. Rob Easton, CBC News, Vancouver.